Hi everyone! So I am kidless right now and I am gonna run to a town about 40 minutes away from me and maybe pop in a few thrift stores, antique stores, and I really need to go to Lowe's and get some paint. I am redoing our house on the inside and I need to retouch up some paint. My boys have been really rough on our walls the past 6 years and they just ran their toys into the wall and trim. So I'm thinking I need to start repainting the house. I need some projects going on this winter. So I'm gonna get some ceiling paint. I'll probably start with ceiling paint first and get the ceilings done. And then I would like to repaint the kids' room and kind of just work my way down from the upstairs to the downstairs. I love our downstairs color. It's like a really pretty dark gray color, more of like a grayish brown, I guess you could say. I've had that color for years. Even at our old house, we had the same color, and I kind of want to change it up a little bit, but I'm kind of scared because I really like this color on the inside of our downstairs. So maybe eventually I will redo the color on the inside of our house. But for now, I'm not going to worry about a paint color for the downstairs because I'm not ready for that just yet. But I would love to do shiplap still. I've still, all these years later, when that became popular a long time ago, I've always wanted to do shiplap, even though it's really expensive to do. I wanted to do that in my old house 9 years ago, but I still want to do shiplap. Maybe one day I'll do like a bathroom or my laundry room. I definitely want to do that in one of the rooms to see if I like it. Maybe this winter I can get my husband to shiplap a bathroom or something and see how that goes. But for now, I'm just gonna go get some ceiling paint, start with the ceilings, and then start making decisions on new colors for the kids' rooms, start touching up the trim, and then I'm just gonna see what I can find today at an antique store or at a thrift store. So I don't have any kids with me right now, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. So we'll see what we find today and I'll show you guys. So I finally made it to Goodwill, and this one I've never been to just because it's on the other side of the town that I'm in. But I saw this cute garland right here that we always put a scarecrow up at the end of our driveway, and I've always wanted to put like a banner in his arms. And then I saw this cute little Halloween sign, which I could probably recreate this. This was like $5, so I thought that was kind of pricey just for what this was. So I could probably recreate that. I have some scrap wood in my garage. They actually did have quite a bit of Halloween decor. I thought these cute little terracotta pumpkins were cute. They actually had quite a bit of stuff here. This cute little glass pumpkin. I thought it was kind of too pricey for me though. I believe it was like $5. A lot of the stuff was like $5 or more. They had a few Thanksgiving decorations. I really like this turkey cookie jar. And I love decorating for 4th of July. I saw these really rustic 4th of July pieces, and then this Christmas mug. I thought it was so cute. I just started adding everything to my cart just to kind of see if I wanted these later on. And then this cute little wall, vintage looking mirror wall hanger. And then I saw this bat coat hanger for the boys' room. And then a few more decorations for 4th of July. I just put it in my cart. I didn't know if I was gonna buy everything. And then these pictures up here reminded me of my grandma because she actually used to hand paint these. She knew this old lady that used to have a little craft barn, and she would go and paint these. So I thought these were really cool on these top shelf. I should have got the brown one. So if you guys see these, most of these are hand painted. So definitely check those out if you ever see those in a thrift store. And I saw this cute little picture, but it had a little crack on it. I thought this plate was super expensive. It was $10, but it was vintage. I really do like the blue stone on this. And then I do collect these recipe pie plates. I'm probably gonna kick myself for not getting this one because I do not have this one. This was $10 as well. And then this cute little picture right here. I love the colors of the brown. Then I saw this cute little creamer. It kind of reminded me of the china that my parents had whenever they got married. It was about $3, I believe. Then I saw this one right here that had the name John on it. I don't know anybody that's named John, but I thought it was really cool. Since 1895 on it. And then I found this really cute bean pot crock. It felt like it was kind of pricey for me, almost $13, but I put it in the cart just in case I was gonna think about it. Then I headed to Lowe's, and what caught my eye when I first walked in were these cute chickens for Christmas. If you guys like yard decor, they have a ton of decorations for your yard. And I'm just gonna show you guys here. Look at how pretty this is. It looks like, I don't know, like a crystal or something. You guys can see how much stuff they have here at Lowe's. I don't usually put anything in our yard because we just live out in the country. We usually just put regular Christmas lights on our house, but they have doormats. If you're really into, like, dogs seem to be really in this year. Over here you can see all these dog light up yard ornaments over here. And they actually have some fish and octopus and a peacock, and I also went down this aisle too. They just have so much stuff, and they have some cartoon characters at the very end down here, but I thought this was really cool that they have so much to choose from. So if you're ever looking for yard decorations, definitely go to Lowe's because they have a ton of stuff. This isn't even half of what I filmed. So I'm already back just because time was slipping away and I have to go pick up my son here in a little bit. And it doesn't help that the town is like 40-45 minutes away. So I had to make sure I needed to go to Lowe's and get paint before I ran out of time. But I wanted to show you guys what I got at Goodwill. I actually didn't see too much at Goodwill. I was hoping to find more antiques. But I really didn't see too much antiques. A few, but nothing like that was my style. I actually almost put these back because they were kind of pricey to me. This one right here is a bean pot, and I believe on the bottom it says USA, and it was $12.89. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like it was a good price. You know, at an antique store, I'm sure there'll be a lot more money, but this is more like a crock. You can see on the bottom here. And it's more like a crock, but it's the same colors as my crock bowls that I have in my hutch. And you know, if you know me, I love browns. And this one right here, I thought was really pretty too. The bottom says Holiday Designs. I don't think it's vintage, USA. This was $10.93, which I felt like it was super expensive at this Goodwill. Everything I was looking at was like almost $5 or more. So these two items, I mean, that's like what, $23, $24, and then you got tax on top of that. So I felt like that was kind of pricey just for these two little things, but I went ahead and got this because this actually is going to match my crock bowls in my hutch, and that's the same color brown as this bean pot. They kind of go together, so I'm going to clean these up really well and I'm going to style these in my house. And then I went to Lowe's and got my paint, which this is where all my money went. I didn't have time to go to another store, but I got some ceiling paint here, and I haven't painted in a really long time. And I could not believe how much the prices have went up since, oh, it's probably been 5 years ago when I painted. And then I got some door and trim paint. And then this is just some touch-up paint that I have on my walls on the downstairs. And of course, you got to get all the supplies that goes with painting. So luckily this tray set was on sale. Got some tape, and I love these brushes. They're angled brushes. Here, let me see if I can open it. These are the best brushes to ever use for me. They just go really perfect in my hand whenever I'm painting, especially around the ceilings when you're trying to get a fine line or trim. I love these. I actually have some that I've been washing up, but I just bought a new one just in case. some of my white colors for my trim. I didn't want to accidentally get the old paint in those cans, so I got a new one. And of course they gave me some paint stirring sticks, and I am going to be picking out some colors for my kids' bedroom. And there's nothing really wrong with my kids' bedroom color right now. My daughter's room is pink, and then my boys' room, it's more like a greenish blue color right now. The boys, they have camouflage bedding, so I want to go more of a green color maybe. Maybe do an accent wall, like a green color, and then the rest of the walls. This is agreeable gray. It's a really popular color. So I thought about also doing this in my daughter's room too. Maybe doing just like a wall of a pale pink or a really pretty pink. It's almost like too much pink in her room right now. I might actually go with like a gray color, like a light gray color. I did this in our old house and I really liked how her room looked with a really light gray color, and it kind of breaks up all that pink that she has up there. And then of course I got some more samples. I'm going to be painting quite a bit these next couple months. I'm going to be painting our master bathroom, and then I've thought about redoing our laundry room, maybe doing like either shiplap or go ahead and painting it like a whiter color. And I thought about maybe buying some white cabinets, which when I went to Lowe's today, that was one of my things that I really wanted to look at, because they had these cabinets for laundry rooms. And I really wanted to look at them today, but they didn't have any displayed at the one that I went to. So I'm hoping to put new cabinets in my laundry room this winter, and then redoing the whole situation in there, because it's just so cluttered in that laundry room, because it's a mud room, laundry room, just an all-purpose room. I have my treadmill and my grow shelf where I grow my plants in the spring. So there's just a lot going on in that laundry room, and I kind of just want to organize it a little better and make it look not so cluttered. But so far, this is what I got today. Lots to do of making decisions on colors. And I mean, this is like where the money mostly went, was paint and supplies. The only thing I didn't get was a drop cloth, but I think I'll just use like an old sheet or something to kind of protect the floors. But I'm going to clean these up and I'm going to style them and figure out where I'm going to put them. And of course, they put these stickers on here that you can't get off. Oh, I hate that. I always heard use lemon juice to get these stickers off. I mean, it's not too bad, but I'm going to try to get these cleaned up, and hopefully I can find a spot for them. I got so much fall decor in the living room that I don't know if I'm going to have any room to put any of this, but it's so pretty, isn't it? I just love that. Love the color. That's what it looks like on the bottom. Y'all, don't even look at my nails. I need to paint my nails. This is why I don't paint my nails. It's because 2 days goes by because I wash dishes or I'm in the garden and my nails will chip the paint. So that's why I don't usually do my nails. And of course, whenever I'm filming today, my nails look like absolute trash. So don't pay attention to that today. They were really pretty when we went on vacation last week. They were like this pretty grayish brown color with some metallic on top. And you know, if you guys paint your nails with actual polish, I don't know about you guys, but it does not last very long, especially for me, because we don't have a dishwasher anymore and I'm always washing dishes by hand. And I'm always in the dirt, picking weeds or something. So here's this one, isn't it gorgeous? And that's the bottom of it. I don't know, does anybody know if Holiday Designs is kind of vintage? I don't think it is, but it might be. It says USA on the bottom. But I thought that'd be really pretty for my neutral colors that I have going on in my hutch that I got last year. I mean, look at that. Looks horrible. I can't believe I went out in public like that. Seems like that's my life though. I try to go and do something and realize my nails are awful looking. Alright, so I ended up putting this cutie up here on the hutch. Actually, it's gonna go really well with Thanksgiving once I start decorating for Thanksgiving. I just need to go out and find maybe some ironstone to go along with that color of off-white, because I think most of my white stuff is really bright white, but I thought that'd be cute right here for now on my hutch. And this is the little bean pot here on my kitchen counter. I got this floral at Walmart, and then I think some of this stick looking stuff is from Hobby Lobby. But I mean, I thought about maybe putting some like dried baby's breath or something in here and displaying it either on my table or on a shelf or something. It's so cute with some floral in here. That's kind of what I imagined whenever I got this bean pot. So that's kind of how I have it styled here. So I'm just gonna play around with it, see where I can put this piece. I'm actually really happy that I bought these two pieces. I almost didn't. So this is my hutch that I have here that I collect all of these vintage Crocs. So this one's actually almost the same color. So that's what it looks like with all of my collection that I got going on here. It's a little darker than the browns that I have on these Crocs, but it's just really cute. I love it. It's such a cute little piece. Really glad I bought it. So I'll just get to play around with it. That's how I do things, is I'll take a couple weeks and play around with my decor and see where I can fit it in to some spaces that I have. But for now, I think I'll keep it in my kitchen right by my stove with some floral in it. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed my video today. I'm really glad I got all the stuff that I got from Goodwill. That's my first time ever going there, and I'm sure it's not gonna be my last, but I was hoping to find a few more vintage items because I always watch videos that people find really cool stuff at Goodwill's. So hopefully I can go back sometime and maybe score a deal. I actually like the stuff that I got today. I think it's really vintage looking and it goes with my stuff. So let me know down in the comments if you guys liked what I got today, and we will see you guys next week.